Good morning, children. Today we are taking up the new chapter of science, which is lesson number 11, Weather, Seasons and Climate. Children, in this chapter we will study about all these three factors, which are weather, seasons and climate. Children, weather means how hot, cold, sticky or rainy a day is. We can also say that the weather of a place on a day is the condition of the air around the place on that day. When the weather is somewhat the same over the weeks, we call the time a season. The kind of weather a place generally has is its climates. So children, you can see the comparison of all these three factors by the given table. Now children, you must be thinking that why do the seasons change and why are climate different? So children, now the first question is why the seasons change. Think of an orange. That is what the earth is like. It is a bit flat at the top and bottom and bulging in the middle. Now imagine a circle going around the middle of the earth like a belt. We call this imaginary circle the equator. The equator divides the earth into two halves, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. We are in the northern hemisphere. Now children, think of the earth like a rubber ball and push a knitting needle through it. Hold the top of the needle, tilt it a bit and turn the ball around. This is the same way the earth rotates about an imaginary line. We call this imaginary line the axis of the earth. The axis passes through the northernmost and the southernmost point of the earth. These 2 points are called the North Pole and the South Pole. Children, do you know that the earth does not only rotate about its own axis, it also revolves around the sun. The path the earth takes while revolving around the sun is called its orbit. Seasons change because the earth revolves and because the earth's axis is tilted to its orbit. These two things make different parts of the earth tilt towards or away from the sun at different positions in the orbit. This makes season change. So children, do you know that why the seasons change and what are these 4 seasons? Children, these 4 seasons are summer, autumn, spring and winter. And why the season change? That I will tell you here. So children, in June, when the earth rotates, places in the northern hemisphere remain in the sunshine longer. That means the days are longer than the nights in the northern hemisphere. More sunshine means more heat. So the northern hemisphere becomes warm and has summer. The southern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun in June, so it has shorter days and longer nights. Shorter days means less heat. Also the earth's tilt makes the rays of the sun fall at an angle over the southern hemisphere. These slanting rays spread out over a larger area, giving less warmth. So shorter days and slanting rays bring winter to the southern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, the rays of the sun fall more directly, so they fall on a smaller area, giving more warmth. The same way in December, the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun, so the days are shorter than the nights in the northern hemisphere. The southern hemisphere, which is tilted towards the sun, has longer days and shorter nights. Longer days and the direct rays of the sun bring summer. In March and September, no part of the earth tilts more towards the sun, so the two hemispheres get the same amount of sunshine. In March, the northern hemisphere has spring and the southern hemisphere has autumn. The question arises that why climates are different. The kind of a climate a place has depends on many things. First is distance of a place from the equator. Means the climate of a place depends on how far the place is from the equator. Places near the equator gets the direct rays of the sun, so they are hot. Places near the poles, on the other hand, get slanting rays, so this makes these places very cold. We divide the earth into 3 zones according to the general climate in these areas. The area around the North Pole is called the Arctic and the area around the South Pole is called the Antarctic. These 2 polar areas are called frigid zones. The area around the equator is called the torrid zone. The areas in between are the temperate zone. Temperate means neither too hot nor too cold. The climate of a place also depends on its height. That means it depends on whether these places is in the hills or the plains. The air gets cold as we climb higher, so places in the hills are colder. That is why people go to hill station for their summer holidays. These places have a temperate climate which is cooler than the warm climate of the rest of our country. The next is the wind and rain. The amount of rain a place gets in a year is also a part of its climate. Most of India is warm, for example, but parts of it like Rajasthan are hot and dry. And another part of it like Kerala are warm and wet. Rainfall depends on many things. One of these is how far a place is from the sea. In places near the sea, winds blow in from the sea carrying clouds. What causes winds? When some part of the earth gets heated by the sun, the air above it becomes hot. Hot air is lighter than cold air, so it rises, and cold air from the surrounding areas rush in to take its place. That is how winds blow. Places near the sea get cool sea breeze, so they are not very hot. Children, the kinds of plants and animals you find in a place depends on its climate. The trees that grow in the mountain of our country, for example, do not grow in the plains. Similarly, the trees that grow in the warm and wet parts of our country cannot grow in the hot or dry parts. This is true of animals as well. You will not find polar bears and penguins in India, and you will not find elephants and camels in icy lands. So children, that is all for today. Stay safe and healthy.